Most people think Gen X just doesn't care. Too quiet, too distant, too hard to read. But psychology tells a different story. What looks like detachment is often a survival strategy. Gen X didn't become this way by choice. They adapted to the world that shaped them. Here are 5 psychological patterns that explain why. 1. Independence formed too early. Many Gen X kids learned to rely on themselves long before adulthood. Less supervision meant more responsibility, fast. Psychology shows that early self-management builds strong internal control and a habit of solving problems alone. They don't hesitate to ask for help because of pride. They hesitate because no one came the first time. 2. Trust shifted inward. Political scandals, economic crashes, job insecurity. Gen X grew up watching institutions break promises. Social psychology shows that repeated instability reduces automatic trust in authority. They don't question systems to rebel. They question them because experience taught them to. 3. Controlled emotions, not absent ones. In many Gen X homes, strength mattered more than expression. Emotions weren't ignored, they were contained. Psychology calls this internal emotional regulation. That's why they stay calm under pressure. Not because they feel less, but because they process quietly. 4. Realism over illusion. Gen X entered adulthood during uncertainty, not opportunity. Research shows that starting careers during unstable economies creates long-term financial caution. They don't expect things to work out magically. They plan for what might go wrong. 5. Adaptability through change. They grew up offline and learned the digital world as adults. Cognitive psychology shows that repeated adaptation strengthens flexibility and problem solving. They didn't inherit modern systems. They learned them again and again. Gen X isn't cold. They're conditioned. Independent because they had to be. Cautious because they saw collapse. Emotionally steady because vulnerability wasn't safe. Sometimes what looks like distance is actually resilience, built slowly, quietly, and without applause.